everyone, it's Kate from She Codes here, just giving you a little bit of an update on what's happening for the Plus programs for 2022 here in Perth. I know that a lot of you are eagerly awaiting this announcement. So as you may know, since 2019, we've been running the Plus program in Perth, in Brisbane, in Port Hedland, in the far north of WA, and we've just launched over in Sydney for 2022 as well, thanks to some amazing corporate partners. And really, we keep getting asked since the beginning how we can do more. We've had 10 times the number of applicants for number of places in the program. And every single year we keep being asked by participants, is there a way that I can still be involved in this, even though the scholarships have run out? So that kind of brings us to where we are today with a really exciting announcement on what's kind of next for the program and how we can keep delivering that impact first value that we have and impact a broader number of people. So right now, today, we have launched applications for the next program in Perth, and it is a little bit different. So we have 18 fully funded scholarships thanks to the Office for Women from the Australian government through our Emergence Scholarship that you might have heard us talk about a little bit last year. So that funding will provide 18 fully funded scholarships to women of colour, First Nations women, women with disability, women who are neurodiverse, and women who are unemployed or underemployed and looking to return back to the workforce. So those are 18 fully funded scholarships if you qualify in any of those criteria. And we also, for the very first time, have two amazing Mentor Give Back scholarships. So this is something that you probably haven't heard us talk about much before, but our Mentor Give Back program is something we established a couple of years ago for our amazing mentors who want to be recognised for their time, but don't necessarily want to be paid for the work that they do because they value the work that they do so much, and we really love them for it. So for the very first time, we have a pool of funding through those scholarships that we're able to offer 2 fully funded places in this next Perth cohort, thanks to those amazing mentors. So a huge shout out to Ben, Mark, James, Macklin, Bronwyn, Christy and Kat, who've filled that pool in the last 12 months to make those scholarships happen. We honestly are in awe of all the work that you do in supporting us. But what's new is we actually have 5 partly funded places in this next program. So these partly funded scholarships are going to be open to anyone who's interested in being part of the program, that feels like are in a financial position that they can contribute to being part of the program, with the rest of the costs covered by our existing funding structure. So these partly funded scholarships are at a really, really low cost. So we value the program at about $10,000, and our competitors, I guess, in this space are charging upwards of $20,000 to do a coding boot camp. So it can be really expensive out there, and we're trying to keep costs as low as possible so that we can have the highest impact as possible. So we do have 5 partly funded scholarship places, and all of the scholarships across everything that I've just talked about is really looking at the same kind of criteria that we always have done. So passion and genuine desire to be in a technical role as a developer, that you have time to really make the most of this program, that there's a diversity and a give back idea as well, and that you've got perseverance and grit to keep going when stuff gets really hard, because we do appreciate it's a challenging program that's not for everyone. So looking at those same kind of criteria, plus those bonus criteria for our Emergence Scholarship winners, fitting into one of those categories I talked about earlier. And our Mentor Give Back program is going to be supporting 2 women who really shine strongly in a give back attitude, that we think that they could possibly be part of the next wave of women supporting other women through programs like this and internal mentoring and things like that, as well as 2 people who genuinely can't afford to access this kind of program any other way. So that's the really quick update on what's happening for Perth. For Brisbane, you will need to keep waiting a little bit. We're not ready to announce what's happening in Brisbane yet, but stay tuned for another announcement for what's happening on that coast. If you're in Sydney and you're watching this, make sure that you get your applications in really quickly, because we've only got one more week of applications being open for the Sydney cohort, and we've got so much fun stuff in store for you. I honestly can't wait, so make sure you get your applications in for Sydney. Little tease about what's happening next as well. We're really excited that for 2023 we're going to be launching the Pay It Forward program. So Pay It Forward will be an opportunity for individuals to prepay for a scholarship for somebody else to come through the program, much like the Mentor Give Back program that we talked about a little bit earlier. The idea behind this is people who've had the opportunity to experience this program for free and are now in a financial position that they feel like they can give back, can then pay it forward for the next generation of women coming through, creating a sustainable, self-fulfilling pathway of women supporting women, which is really what we're all about here at She Codes. So stay tuned for a little bit more information about that in the next couple of months, but we would love to hear from you on any feedback on anything that we've chatted about today, and I really look forward to seeing all of those applications come through. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye!